You've really got to agitate the pandas to get them engaged in combat. They're very docile by nature. I laced their bamboo. Hey girl, heard you couldn't find the dance floor. Just walk right past the garden, go through the Spanish French doors, turn right at the 7th bathroom, then I left in my laser car. You can ride my purebred stallion. If you hit my mode, you've gone too far. Take an upside down left at the MC Escher stairs. Okay, we're almost halfway there. Can't stop, won't stop dancing, dip into the night. It's a magic party, hot party on just for tonight. And if you're feeling naughty, we'll smoke champagne by candlelight. It's a magic party. Now let's watch two pandas fight. All over again. Let's get the hell out of here! Can't stop, won't stop, non-stop, running for my life. It's a magic party. I pray to God we all survive. And if you're feeling saucy, we'll grab some spears by candlelight. It's a magic party. We're dropping pandas left and right. Center zone! Party's awesome! So many shall tremble before the storm that gathers in my pants. Turns out being struck by lightning doesn't give you any powers. They caved my head in with a pipe and beat me for several hours. But as I lay there half conscious, with my nuts exposed to air, I looked up to the blackened sky and said an ancient prayer. Lord, if you're there, please infuse my nuts with the power of 1,000 suns.
Holy shit, you're real?
Let there be thunder and lightning, acorn shot from the tree of life. Thunder and lightning, high voltage nerves lighting up the night. Mighty balls gifted from Odin's halls. Thunder and lightning,
Suck 'em!
Are are we live? Yes, though we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to an exciting Friday stream where today we are going to hippity hop our asses way back. I hope Zelix is here because Zelix is going to be the one giving me the biggest nostalgic burst because today the nostalgia is taken over. And I've decided to go back and play a little bit of the first game I ever played live on Twitch. So today we're going to be hippity hopping into Hardspace, Shipbreaker, and we are going to be just playing around. And I don't know, I might just do a run at 0 lives sort of run and see how far I can get today. But before we get to all of that, I have a simple question for all of y'all. How have your weeks been? How are your weekends shaping up to be? And most importantly, how are you all doing today? I'm doing pretty good, pretty good. Had a long week, had a full week, a full 5-day work week, and I gotta take a day off. In exciting news, I have been working through my next short series. I know. I haven't put out shorts in like 2 weeks, and I likely won't be done with this set until next week. Z-Legs! Do you see what we're getting up to today, Z-Legs? Could you tell? Do you know? Do you see it? I'm sorry, having you here on a day I decided to go back and play some Shipbreaker. It reminds me of the first time I had a viewer that wasn't one of my friends show up and talk to me. It just makes me, I'm just over here blushing. This is like the first time I went to TwitchCon and they had to give me a name tag with my name on it. Oh my gosh, absolute delight. Oh my god. Okay, right. We'll get you that Gigantify. But how are y'all doing? What was I saying? In my work week. Yeah, I'm working on the short series. I've got 12 shorts. I'm working through them. I've got 3 of them so far through phase 2 editing. I've got a total of 12 in the set, so I got 9 more to do. We'll see how many I can knock out Saturday, Sunday, but likely we won't be getting them up until next weekend, but I should have all of them done by then. We'll get another series up, and I'll once again accidentally let it lapse and be rushing to get another big setup. So we'll see how that goes. Oh yeah, keep on that shorts grind. I really got to do it because if I could go, I think I am 60 or like 57, but like 60 follows away on YouTube, or was it subscribers? I guess even though you don't pay for shit. But I'm 50 subs away on YouTube now from hitting the 500 mark, which is, it's not a very big mark. It's pretty small in a way, but it makes me happy because, when you hit that, technically you cross another threshold of being closer to monetization, and then one step closer of my goal of forcing YouTube to pay me at least $1 before the end. Oh my god. Good week for me. Been playing a game of a game called Biomorph. You wouldn't like it since it's a Metroidvania. Well, it seems pretty likely, but it's fun so far. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying that, Little Pink. All right. I need people to back me up here. Because I think, was it you, Little Pink? Who was, yeah, it was Little Pink who was questioning me. And I've been dying, but I also registered for college in the fall. Hell yeah, girl. You already know what major you're going to be going for. You're going to be starting Gen Ed. I mean, listen, no matter what major you get into, you're going to have a lot of GE requirements. So getting in and knocking out the gen education stuff right away, honestly, could be a pretty good plan. Because a focus later on gives you a lot more flexibility to get the things you need. So it's always something to consider. But I'm explaining to Little Pink that for at least the past 3 years of my streaming career, I would hide my VTube model behind the center teaser right here. So I would just shove it down here. And then when I said, hi, 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 I just bring myself up over like this. You can see even my feet. I'm still in the layer behind it. And Little Pink insists I have not been doing that. Little Pink insists I have never been behind the teaser before. And I don't know what that's got. I'm pretty positive I've been doing this at least for 3 years. I think it's been longer, but I can't remember if it's always been this is what I've been doing, but I know I've been doing this for a majority of the time. I haven't seen you. Well, that's not on me. I'm explaining to you exactly what I've been doing. Yeah, keep up the shorts grind. I will. I will. I will probably never be super consistent with it, Ultima, and I apologize to you and only you for that. But it is something I know I'll probably end up keeping doing. I've complained about this before. It's just unfortunately my psychology. I love editing videos once I'm in the middle of editing videos. I hate starting to edit a video. I think it's because I know that when I edit videos, I time travel an hour into the future. And it's just time just disappears on me. So I was sitting down and I'll stare at the VSDZ program and be like, ugh, if I start, I know I'm not going to know what's happening until an hour goes by. Oh man, I got lights off, hiding from the patrolling ships. Did I miss anything yet? Hey, okay, so we've got to capture Nezuko's ship and rip it. Tell me, once we get into it, Nez, you're gonna have to tell me which of the ships we start breaking apart you like best, and that'll be yours, and we'll blow it up for you. How's that sound? Oh my gosh, Twin, here I got a confirmation email that I got into uni. Fuck yeah, right? Was it one of your first choices? Let's fucking go. Know what you're going to be majoring in. Do you know how weird y'all make me feel? I just realized, wait, why like half the people in chat getting into college now? Why are you all babies? Oh my god. I know you always popped up from the bottom, but I didn't think you've been visible. Nah, basically, at least for the past 3 years, I always make the teaser image 5% opaque. That way it blends just slightly into the background. That way there isn't like harsh edge. Like you can see it very easily for the exit and the open sign if you see. What I think it is I'm not normally wearing the helmet when I start stream.
I've come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog is
Wait, is that a new feature?
Motherfucker.
All right.
He pissed on my fucking wife.
Number one, Zeelix, thank you so much for the 7 gifted subs. But wait, it's telling me, is there a new button? Because it said gifted a sub to all currently live followers. Is there a new button that's like, hey, hit everybody? So wait, are these people all the ones who are currently here? Hold up, wait, did you just out all the lurkers? Public frenemy number one. I'm sorry. Hold on. And you have 11 messages in chat? How do I not know that someone named Public Frenemy number 1 is in my fucking chat? That name's good. Wait, Stanley Parable reference kind of feels like it. Well, that's a firehead. So they were here specifically for, fuck, I'm forgetting the name of the game now. The Superliminal is what they would have been here for. Wait, Mentally, you're in chat. Hi, Mentally. Can't believe Mentally doesn't want to say hi to me. Consigliere Montpensier. I shouldn't read through all the names. I shouldn't do it, but it just got me off guard. I'm sorry. The number 1 frenemy is a fucking awesome name. Big cheers to Zelix. Yes, everybody say big cheers to Zelix. I've come to make I can't believe. Do any of you remember who did that? That 100%, that redeem was a subathon reward to chat where y'all got to pick an audio log. And one of you sent me that copy paste, I guess, of Eggman saying that and said, you have to make this specifically your 5 gifted sub sound. And because I'm a pushover who lets y'all get away with whatever you want, I did it. Fucking horrifying. I hate all of you. Thank you for the gifted sub, Zelix. Oh my gosh. I only had one choice. Oh, well, I'm glad you got in then, Rye. Taka, how you doing? What is that? Is that bread? How have you been, Taka? How's your fucking week going, my guy? I took a gap semester. Oh. I picked the most useless degree, animation. Yeah, I mean, there's not much you can do with it. Did I ever tell y'all one of the jokes I made in my D&D campaign that I ran a long time ago now? I had a D&D campaign that I ran for like 4 years, right? And it was set in a world where things were early enough, like in the world's history, that there were people alive that had like actually come up with certain fundamentals of magic, yeah? And one of the characters I had that the party actually encountered was a pre-Lichdom Vecna. And they got to learn that he was actually a major contributor and designer of one of the major magic books, essentially, that got categorized as the magic school of necromancy. And when I was building the world and I looked through the different schools of magic, something stood out to me about 3 of the schools that just had a naming convention that was different from the, because you have like, because in D&D you have divination, conjuration, let's see here, divination, conjuration, evocation, transmutation. You have all these Asians, right? And then you have these 3 that are necromancy, illusion, and I'm actually forgetting the last one. I'm forgetting the last one. But there are those 3, right? And I thought of Asian names for those 3 schools. And basically, the party encounters Vecna, right? And they hand him over a children's magic book called The 1, 2, 3s of Magic. And he looks into it and he comes to the chapter on his school of magic that he functionally built and designed himself. And I looked it up, and what's very funny is the reason animation is what it's called is because animus means soul. So the idea for animation is putting soul into a still image, making it move so it seems alive. So I had Vecna's original name for the magic he came up with, which is primarily about manipulating souls and animating dead bodies, that he called it animation. And he threw a temper tantrum when he learned that everyone else in the world called it necromancy. And it was a really fun sequence for me to just play an irate Vecna throwing a temper tantrum that people renamed his artistic endeavor about the manipulation of souls and life into just being death magic. Oh my god. I don't know why I go into those details, but there's some things when I do world building where I'm like, I just want to make somebody and then ruin their fucking life a little bit. Just a little bit, though. I'm so glad it's not in the US, because the uni costs 8K to go to. That shit would flip to 50. Ugh. Yeah. I just unlocked a core memory of something dumb. I thought I used to think necrophilia was something necromancers did. The spell. What are the components you need to cast necrophilia? I'm sorry. I'm imagining now making a custom spell in a campaign and putting it on a scroll and telling a player, you find a mysterious scroll. It seems to hold a spell of 3rd level from the necromancy school, but you don't recognize it at all. And then having your players spend the resources to learn it, and then you add it into their spell list, and they're reading their spell list, and they go, "What the fuck do you mean I learned necrophilia?" Oh my god. All you need is a corpse. All you need is love. Love is all you need. Oh my god. I just remembered exciting politics news. Listen. I know many of you out there aren't big politics heads, but I've got news about the biggest politic head. So apparently something very goofy has been going on in the UK of recently. I don't know how many of you are familiar with someone who goes by either the name Lord Buckethead or Count Binhead, I think is his newest name. But currently in the UK, they're running a special election. And there are only 2 people. Count Ben Face, right? He's Ben Face now. The Prime Minister of the UK. And it's just Count Ben Face. And what's the current guy's name? Is it Farage? I've heard legends of Count Binface, and I was somewhat familiar with it. Do you know the full story? Like, what? He was doing a special election to prove that he's got, like, popular backing, but then every other party in the nation dropped out of the election as, like, a protest, so he was running unopposed. And then Nigel Farage, yeah, and then Count Binface was like, yeah, I could do that, why not? Now, for American people, listen, Count Binface, I would say, if you want to know someone you might be familiar with, it would be like, God, I don't remember. Who's the current Speaker of the House? It'd be like if the current Speaker of the House held a special election in his state, and then Vermin Supreme showed up as his one bit of competition and was polling 50-50 against him. He will give us one affordable house. Oh my god. But I was losing my mind because I was hearing about this. I'm like, I've got to watch one video on it. And I saw one video where they had an interview with them. And they're like, all right, well, Count Binface, what's your major platform? And he goes, well, I'm not Nigel Farage. So the thing is, if you are a character, right, like Count Binface, like you're someone portraying a character, you know, and you do get elected, do you have to commit to the bit or something? Like, do you have to start passing laws in character? Like, I don't know what that means if he wins. I really hope it happens because I do want to see him start pushing Count Binface laws. Really breathe some new culture into the UK. I assume he's thought of some sort of contingency plan. I don't know. The dude's literally wearing a trash can on his head. I'm just waiting for the plankton moment, you know? Just the, I really didn't think I'd make it this far. Oh my god. The thing is, this election doesn't stop the investigations of it. Yeah, like Nigel Farage is in trouble no matter what happens. Uh, he's got a degree from Oxford. I thought it was from space. What? I thought it was from planet Sigma 9. Oh, well. Shows you what I know. Oh my god. Honestly, it's times like these. It's times like these that I feel the democratic spirit in me. You know? You know what I want to do? I gotta run. I gotta run as a tardigrade. I gotta find some local election thing. Really confuse the boomers. Have someone bring an iPad in. What's that worm thing saying? He says he's running for mayor. I'm banning all straws. Oh, you want us to drink out of paper straws? No, not even paper straws. Get rid of them. I hate them. Yo, Kelstra, how you doing? How you doing? Sorry. I'm just chatting right now, but today we're going to be hopping into the first ever game I actually streamed on Twitch. I was feeling nostalgic, so I re-downloaded it, and it's what we're going to be doing today. It's honestly a really cool game, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys are interested, I actually chose this game initially because the number one thing I was afraid of when I first started streaming was dead air. I'd done some radio work before, and so the one thing that was drilled into me is don't let there be dead air, right? So I'm like, I need a game that no matter what's going on, I can just fall back to talking about what I'm doing. And this is one of the games at the time that I felt I could be actively just describing what's happening in front of me, and it would make sense that I was describing it, you know? So it was just a game I really enjoyed. And I felt like I could just keep saying the same shit over and over again. Oh my god. Also, I have D&D news. Yes! Players using 100% of their free will. When I said throw any homebrew they gave me, their sheet is a magical girl kobold. Cobalt? Or do you mean a kobold? That wears them comedy mustache glasses for a +5 to charisma. Damn. Oh, Eric, help me decide. I got dudes shooting lasers at me, but they can't eat through my shields. Do I dog on them or let them live? Bitch, people pointing laser pointers at you? Hey, as someone in the military, you know what you gotta do when people are flashing lasers at a flying vessel, right? Nezka, tell me, what do you do when you got some fools out there flashing lasers at a flying vessel? You tell me. In the last 2 mayor of London elections, he received 1% of the vote in both. I believe in him. Nah, I believe in Count Binface. I think he's got it this time. I think he's gonna show them all what for. Oh my god. All right. Enough about UK politics. Today, we're going to be hippity hopping our asses in a game I haven't played in honestly a long fucking time. This was the first ever game I streamed. I think I played almost exclusively it for like the first month of streaming. And then I've played it another time. I think it was for subathon stuff. But I think that's it. I think I've only ever really played this on like 2 occasions essentially on stream. But I hope y'all are excited for us to hippity hop our asses into Hardspace Shipbreaker. For those not familiar, this game right here is a bit of an interesting blend of things. This game is got some sort of space western vibes to it. It mostly comes out in the music and a bit of what's going on. It's sort of a blue collar focused game essentially. And what we are is we're a hard-working fella out here just trying to pay off our debt by ripping apart ships and throwing them into furnaces to melt down for scrap metal. It is a delight, it is a pleasure, and it is As always, anytime I get in, my greatest honor to show y'all Hardspace Shipbreaker. Today, just to make it absolutely impossible for me after not playing for at least 2 years, we're going to be diving in with a no revival run. What this means is if we die, all of our progress is lost. And you know what? That sounds like a delightful way for me to reintroduce myself into this game. So let's try our best to not die. And I hope you all enjoy. Humankind has industrialized much of the solar system. Earth has deteriorated into a place of squalor and decay. In orbit, a new breed of worker has emerged. The Shipbreaker. The labor's dangerous. But for a select few, the hazard pay is worth the risk. So actually, because it's been so long since I really checked in on this studio, when I was re-downloading this game and looking into it, it sounds like they have been working on a new game, and I think they said they're going to be placing it in their Shipbreaker universe. I haven't been able to get any more info than that so far, so no clue even what they might be thinking of making. But it seems like they really enjoy their corporate capitalist hellscape universe. Greetings, Citizen FL291180. Congratulations! You have been accepted into Lynx Corporation's pioneering Pave the Way to the Galaxy program. Your selection was based on above-average physical cognitive abilities. You are assigned to Salvage Station number 42. Designation, Morrigan. Demonstrate the ability to build and grow a profitable operation, and a number of exciting opportunities await you. Remember, employment in this program is the sole discretion of Lynx Corporation and can be revoked at any time. Acts of malice or insubordination will not be tolerated. Upon signing this form, please proceed immediately to the nearest Lynx corporate shuttle hub for transport to the worksite. Finalize the following pages to confirm employment. Eric, yes, that one. Nailed it. Select revival package, no revivals. Ooh. Perfect. Orientation preference. Oh, we're gonna do standard. Meal preference, chicken, plastic-free, vegetarian. Ooh. Bug meals. Let's get it. Please agree to each statement. I have no criminal record in Terran or Martian zones, and record in the Jovian frontier. A record in the Jovian frontier is acceptable. Okay. I am not a member of and have never been associated with a workers' union or other labor interest. This feels like the summer I worked for Walmart. Oh my god. Let me tell y'all, if you ever wonder why Walmart workers are the way they are, I had to spend the first week that I was getting prepped after I'd been hired at Walmart watching training videos. Half of the training videos were about my job. The other half were about how unions are bad. It is the most important thing to Walmart to make sure you are not interested in the union. I have completed my annual medical exam and have been cleared of having McCall's lung. I have no commercial or real estate interest on Luna, in the asteroid belt, or in nation state of Arizona. I will bring a positive attitude and problem-solving mindset to work every day. I understand and accept the health risks associated with long-term exposure to van der Waals fields. I will vote for Chancellor Chun Zhang in the Pan American Senate election. Damn. We probably don't need to read any of this. Let's get into it. Oh, you heading off, Ultima? You're gonna be gaming with friends, aren't you? Well, I hope you have a good time. I appreciate you stopping by to say hi, though. Oh, that music. That's something I remember. I don't know if people ever agreed with me on this, but one opinion I always had. There was something about the music in this game that just gave me
Each day he steps into the yard
instincts, you know? There's just something that reminds me of Firefly and
to earn his wages working
the
hard.
Western space music, you know? Blizzard, how you doing,
I pray to the
Blizzard?
stars in heaven above
Have you been?
to return my daddy to
I
those he
didn't go to
loves.
Anime Expo, but I imagine you've been absorbing all the stories from people.
If there comes
I
a
still need
time
to go
when
back
he
watch
and Death
TV's
meet,
Bond about the post-Anime Expo stuff.
bless the next cutter that takes
I'm
his
also going to
seat.
have to reduce the audio. This game's coming up a little loud in my headphones. Yeah, don't worry. I know. I'll turn it down. I just don't want to skip the cutscene. Hellstrom, are you streaking? Are you streaking in my chat? Alright, good. Hopefully they'll let me edit the audio now. That gave it a little louder than I was expecting. Oh, Everwork. Asset replacement successful. Wait, I have no revivals. Why am I getting this screen? Wait, hold on. Wait. Citizens report check. $120,000. Medical analysis. 362,150. Wait, that's not thousand. That's not a bullet point, is it? That's another comma. So 120 million? No, that is a bullet point because it's only two after. Okay, 120,000. 362,150 for the medical analysis. Transportation fee, 500,000. Wait. Automated onboarding procedure, 200,000. Luggage handling, including a gratuity of 35%. Okay, lifeguard genetic backup storage. I'm not even using that. Biomaterial refrigeration equipment setup. Immigration duty fee. Entertainment library fee? What? Display of fees. All right, no, is that half of that tracks? Nah, yeah, okay. The fee, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. Also, if you want the ultimate space banjo, look up Phalanx SNES.
Alright.
I'm sorry, buddy. 1 second. I gotta get some of this audio down a little bit. Let's take this down to 75. Let's take the music down a smidge more. Speech up. Oh, it was probably cinematics got me. There we go. All right. Sorry about the noise for the cinematic there, y'all. But let's dive on in. And yes, I'm going to redo the tutorial. It's been over 2 years.
You're okay. Everything's gonna be just
It's
fine.
a really random
There you
SNES game box art.
Plenty of folks feel a bit woozy with their first spare.
Oh
Anyway,
my god, I'm
welcome
home.
aboard. The name's Weaver. I'm the foreman
There's the
for yourself
moon.
and a couple of other shipbreakers in this region. This year's Morrigan Station. She may not look like much right now, but once we boot her up, she'll purr like a kitten. Alright, let's test out your orientation control. Do me a favor and look up at that cargo elevator up above.
Okay. We looking up?
That's it. So that's where all the salvage gets collected to be picked up by
Let's
the
go.
transfer
Oh,
crew.
wait, we got a box.
Just in
I see
case
it.
you ever
Let me go to
turn
the box.
yourself out
I'm
of
gonna start
whack.
cutting.
Use your roll thrusters to reorient.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Now let's get you flying.
Oh, the memories are coming back, just like riding a bike.
Now,
I'm gonna get
move
myself
around.
killed so quickly. I'm gonna get so overconfident. I'm gonna fucking
vertical control.
immediately beef it and get absolutely cooked.
Mm-hmm. Looks good. Now, to finalize these movement checks, I need you to fly to these waypoints.
Alright, alright. I got break for 1 second.
Used to be a cutter myself, you know. Till there was some complications with my last revive.
Put in a little descent. Oh yeah, that three-dimensional movement. Let's go. Honestly, there have been a few times I've been playing games that have like three-dimensional space you move through, and a lot of them made me miss this game. I don't know what it is about this game's layout. It might just be I played it too much, so I got way too used to it, sort of a thing, you know? But there have been a lot of games that I just kind of wished would just use the control scheme that this game did. Because I really felt it for moving around through space. Like, it felt supernatural to
Left
me.
in a bit of a mess. We're gonna clean this crap up. I'm gonna activate the
Alright.
furnaces. Now. Ding, ding.
What's wrong, Weaver? There we go.
There you go.
Oh shit, no. I'm getting too into it. I'm gonna put on a baseball cap.
Go without saying.
Hey Eric, oh yeah, future dystopian simulator. Aren't all the future games nowadays dystopian simulators, son?
Let's
But
get a
yes,
handle
we're
on your
taking a
This
jump
fella
back
here
to the first
is
game I
Shipbreaker's
ever
bread
streamed.
and butter. This is how we move salvage around.
Ah,
Activate the beam and hold it to grab an object and move it around. If it's not too heavy. Give it a go. Move one of
the
these.
thing I grabbed was too heavy.
So, when you're holding an object with the grapple, you can retract the beam.
What was that,
This will pull
Weaver?
a light object to you. If it's heavier than you, it'll pull you towards it. Nice job cleaning up that soft metal scrap cutter. Huh. Let's move on to the bigger nanocarbon chunks now, shall we? You may
Hey.
have already
Oh
noticed that these
shit,
are too
wait.
heavy
No,
to
I don't
move
have a
with
scanner.
grapple. I'm enabling your scanner so we can check out their structural makeup.
Oh my god, yes. I knew
Go
exactly
ahead,
what was
move it up.
next.
This
Oh.
motor scanner lets you assess an object's structure. What I want you to focus on right now are these cut points. All
Yeah,
right.
I gotcha.
Controls give me the go-ahead to get you cutting. You got quick access to all your tools through your HUD. Just open up your tool selector.
How
and
you
choose
doing
the
though,
cut
son?
tool.
How's your week been? Cut tool open.
Your cutting tool has two modes. The first one is the stinger. Now, it's designed for precision vaporization of cut points like this. You ready to perform some zero-G surgery, Cutter?
Let's fucking go,
Well, let's
Weaver.
split this scrap so it's light enough to move.
Come on. Yes! Unload the safety features.
That's
There
how you
we go.
Okay.
Doing good, you? I'm doing
Let me
pretty
boot
good.
up the process.
I had a bit of a week. I had a full week at work,
do me
a full
favor.
5 days.
Look on over at one of them there. Yeah, so I can see if they activate right. Yeah, perfect. Wish me luck here, Cutter. Me and technology ain't always the best of friends. Hey,
And I've been working on
alright.
getting video
Where is
edited
it?
up at the same
Now
time.
swap
So it's
over
been,
your
you know,
grapple.
full days,
Knock
come
one of those
home,
pieces you separated
try to get some
right
food
there.
in me, spend a couple hours doing video editing, couple hours relaxing, head to bed, then repeat. So I hope y'all like the shorts I made. I'll be so sad if you all don't. Woo. You've been working on much, son? A lot of people in chat have been talking about getting into
Well, okay.
college recently.
We're
Like
almost done
acceptance
getting
letters
that
are
thing
going
shape.
out.
Let's go after that large aluminum chunk over there. Now this beast is way too heavy to move as is. It's also too dense for your stinger to break it down. And there are no structural structural cut points for us to take advantage of.
True.
We're gonna have to switch over to the split saw mode of your
Not
cutting
not
tool.
doing
Start
anything?
slicing this thing
Damn,
down to
son.
size.
You out here living the life.
Go ahead and switch cut modes now.
Alright, how do I swap? Is that?
Now try changing the angle of the cut.
That should be the left
We're
trigger.
in business.
Perfect.
I've unlocked the trigger on your cutting tool.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cut my leg off. Make sure it works.
Go ahead and give her a whirl.
And yes, I mean my
I'm gonna turn on
leg.
your salvage indicator so you can track how much work there is left to do. This thing will track how much you've salvaged and how much you've lost. For now, let's try and hit that first goal marker. And that's what it's all about, Cutter. The more
Yeah.
salvage goals you complete, the closer you'll get to hitting
Hell
the
yeah.
and ranking up. Great first shift in the yard, Cutter.
I know
Let's
it
head
was
on over to your
Weaver.
hab and I'll show you the ropes there.
Okay,
Fly on over
okay.
back to the master jack.
So yeah, that is what we're going to be playing today. This is the Hardspace Shipbreaker. I imagine if you're a fan of
Head on
me,
in.
you've
and
either
we'll get
seen me
started.
play it before, or you probably have seen or heard of this game. But if you're just here checking out the game for the first time, this is pretty much what the game is. Now, as we move forward, we'll start getting into actual full-on spaceships that we're ripping apart. More upgrades and tools we get into, and that's where a lot of the fun comes from. But here's the dopamine moment, where we get to see how much of our debt we've paid off. In the top right corner, you can see we currently are sitting on $1,252,137,856.83 of debt we gotta work off before we even start making a profit. And it is gonna be a long haul to get there. Seriously, I need to go to training after I do some paperwork I have to wait for. Ugh, God. Hurry up and wait before training is the worst kind of hurry up and wait.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have one incoming transmission waiting.
Welcome to your new home, Cutter.
Thank
There's
you,
everything
Weaver.
you need. This is
Probably
officially
hospital
called
bills?
a
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that,
ready-made
son. Are you
long-term
okay?
Employee habitation, something or other. Around here, we just call it your hab. Now, how's about you get yourself some
Oh.
rest? We'll pick up your training in the morning.
Look at that
So
space.
sleep tight there, Cutter.
No, I mean the game. I think there were some hospital bills in there. There was something about like biomaterials or what have you. I think our biggest charge was like 300,000. No, we had like 500,000 for setup equipment. So basically our spacesuit that we have to wear to not die in space, they do charge us to rent it. Reminder, minimum payments are due by 10 a.m. Solar Standard Time each day. Failure to pay on time is considered a breach of contract. Thank you for your hard work and cooperation. Who wants to see what happens to our debt every day?
Rise and shine, Cutter. Hope you feel well rested. Ready to continue your training? Okay, let's have a look at your employee terminal. Now, let's get caught up on career progression and certification.
All
I
right,
sent you a message with an explanation. Go on and give it a read.
let's take a look at our career progression. I do like a clear and obvious career progression system at any workplace.
Clear as mud? Don't
The
worry.
certification
I'm here to
system is
walk
our
you through the
proprietary
process.
career progression
Soon enough,
tool for
I'm
all
gonna
our
introduce you to some
shipbreakers.
of the other
It
shipbreakers.
provides each employee a
Most of
fulfilling
them
and
are
promising
willing to help you
future as
out,
part
too.
of the Lynx
All right.
family.
Let's start a new shift and pick your first shift to work on.
Ah, yeah, so here you can see we've got a basic, like, system. As we earn certain types of points, we basically unlock higher levels of unlocks we can do. We can get bigger ships. You can see, in fact, the first few levels are mostly about ships, like getting into the Mackerel Heavy Cargo, the Exo Lab, finally get into an Atlas. But here you can see we also get new tools and upgrades available. And from this point onward, it's really mixed in with a lot of tools. What is the final... Really? So the biggest ship we can get is the Gecko Salvage Runner. Real? I don't know if the Salvage Runner is the ship I'm thinking of. It's not really even the biggest ship, actually. Interesting.
This screen shows which ships you have access to. Each
All right,
morning,
let's get the one with the most
continue
value on
working
board.
the ship you got, or start a
2,500.
fresh one.
2,516, 2,523. Yeah, give us that ship with the biggest value in her. Oh yeah, I forgot. We also do pay for our oxygen out here, so we will have to keep that in mind. I think we have unlimited oxygen for like the first 3 ships or
Now
so.
try to remember, nanocarbon goes in the processor, aluminum goes in the furnace. Try to
We'll
salvage
see.
the entire ship if you can.
All
We
right.
call it using the whole buffalo. You'll hit the
Yeah.
surface faster that way and start knocking out that
I'll
dead
always use that.
I'll be
There,
observing,
as
giving you any help if you need it.
As
Good
the
luck, Kurt.
mentality I have, I am almost always using the whole buffalo. It's honestly, I need to accept there are parts of the ship that are not worth expending the amount of effort I expend on them. But I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm not proud of myself unless I use the whole buffalo as often as possible. Or you just, wait, no, you go in the processor. That gives us a way on into the ship. I don't think I actually have to rip those apart.
Credits to account.
Yeah, we're just gonna cut off, I think, the whole rear of the ship. I don't think these are... Yeah, all this goes in the processor. So we're just gonna free her up. We're gonna cut through, just wait, although it might be too early. I'm just realizing I don't have tethers or any of the major movement tools yet, so I might not actually have the grapple strength to move. Okay, no. We can shunt this. We can't quite grab and move it. But you know, if we push it with feeling. Once more. There we go. We could move half the ship on out. Alrighty then.
Valuable object accepted for processing. Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated.
We'll move on down this whole line and... Oh, I'm not even allowed to collect those yet. Good night, y'all. I got an early morning. No, Queenie, it's been forever since you've been here. We only got you here because I annoyed you about country views. All right, Queenie. Have a good night. We all know you hate all of us now. Go get some sleep, girl. Enjoy your early morning. And another workday of country music.
I will try to be more active.
Yay!
Pensive face emoji.
All right, Queenie, you take care. No, we all everybody in chat, tell Queenie you miss her. All right, just kick off all this training material. Let's do another very rapid cut. Get the last of this nanocarbon free.
Intimidating to scrap it first. Trust
Fucking Weaver talking about me being intimidated. Well, I'm sprint running my way through my first trading ship.
Salvaging back down Earthside.
Kidding me? If they had given me tethers already, this entire ship would be
You know what made
cleaned
me come
up.
up here?
I would love it. I would love if the
We got
game
a
designers
bastard
realized how often
model in
people
one of them
redid
kinds
runs
of
and would
synthetic
add
skin
like
and
Weaver lines if people were very
never
clearly
saw people with one
way
like that.
too experienced
They're
for the
always too
tutorial.
expensive to manufacture. Seems someone found a warehouse full of them, mothballed for 20 years or so. Since the AI ban.
No, I don't.
Probably
Crazy.
bought the whole lot for
Rude.
pennies, thinking they could turn a tide
Rude
profit with
dude.
the salvage. No word of a lie. These things looked exactly like my stepbrother Jed.
Ooh, right, the cockpit.
had the same
I always
black
forgot.
jaw
I always forget about the cockpit glass.
Now, Jed and I wasn't exactly pals or nothing. But all
We'll
the
see.
same,
Maybe there's a
I
latch
couldn't bring
holding it in
myself to
place,
start
but I don't
smashing
think there
that
is. I think I just
filthy
gotta
thing.
cut as
And
much
that's
of the
when I
glass
looked
out
into
as I
getting on
can.
with Lynx. I tell you what.
Yeah, we'll just have to do
it's a
some
sight better
big
to
ass
cut up
cuts
something that
here.
doesn't look like a family relation. Anyway, I'm running on. I'll clear the channel. Holler if there's anything giving you grief up there, Cutter. We were out.
Send that off. Could we pull you? Oh, you're still attached at the bottom.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Oh, send the glass to the furnace. And I saw a little
Raw material
prong.
accepted.
Don't think it's actually something. Yeah, you. What are you? Oh, you're just a bit more framing. Alright, we'll get you in. There we go. Hardship Spacebreaker. Very close, Daka. I give you half credit. I have definitely made that mistake many times when I was just like describing the game to people. It is without a doubt I have made that fucking misspeak before. Unless, wait, did I do that? Did I do that and that's what you're doing, Doc? Are you making fun of me? Let's see here. That goes to the furnace, actually. Huh. Didn't think we'd have a big furnace panel already. Honestly, this feels
Raw material
a little
deposited.
harder than I remember the original, like, tutorial ship being. Like, the very first tutorial ship? Well, this goes to the processor. Like, I know we aren't dealing with anything else, but I remember the first ship, like, just having wide open doors and, like, basically it just being a solid, like, furnace frame surrounded by, like, one layer of nano padding. So, like, this ain't a hard ship at all, but I just remember the tutorial almost being simpler even than what this is. Meanwhile, I am also kind of blitz cutting it already, but... Oh yes, the ship is very... Did I say it's very hard? I said it's harder than I remember the tutorial ship being. Yes, I know, we're not dealing with a reactor. We're not dealing with any actually hard things. I just remember the very first ship you get
Valuable object
being
processed.
even easier than that. Forgive me.
Salvage goal obtained. Additional rewards assigned.
Alright, is everything left for the furnace? Seeing 1, 2 panels. Yeah, I think everything else will be for the furnace. Pretty big what's left. We'll see if we can just shunt it.
Object accepted
But
for
we might have to
processing.
split her up a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna have to split her up a bit. Let's get in there. You laughing? You laughing at me, Daka? Alright, there we go. That's nearly split. I think if we cut these, we should get 3 pieces out of all this. We should get the cockpit and these 2 side pieces. And all of that should be enough. I don't know if we'll be able to grapple it, but we should be able to push it all. Wait, y'all still holding on? I mean, goddamn, alright. We could do some real precision cuts. I don't mind. We take out that and this beam. Should be enough to finally free you? No. Oh, we gotta do the top one as well. And we'll do the one on the other side. No reason to stop at this stage. And I think with those 4 support struts. Yeah. Finally, that just leaves the cockpit. Alright, we'll get our 3 massive furnace pieces moving. We should be good to go. What's my time? How long was the tutorial ship for me?
Material deposited.
How you, Doc, are you okay? What you laughing about?
Final salvage goal reached. All rewards allocated.
There we go. What about cert? That is that accurate cert? Is the cert not Well, it says enter hub to rank up, so that's not what our cards say. Okay. Autism. Hey, man, I will never begrudge someone a touch of the tism. How about this, then, Doc? You want to tell me about your latest fixation? I'd love to hear about it. Rank 3, come on, hit 4. Is it time for us to meet the crew? I think it's time for us to meet the crew. Weaver, introduce me to everybody
Good morning,
else.
Shipbreaker. Your allocated shift time will be commencing shortly.
Hazards Fire, Link Kiosk, a sticker. How's that debt
Looking
looking?
good, Cutter. Now go ahead and pick another ship.
Alright, let's take a look. You have the kiosk as your one-stop shop. Oh, wait, can I buy shit? Am I already able to go to the workstation? For stickers? Oh, we can't do equipment stuff yet. Ah, okay. We'll hit up our next works thing. Okay, we already finished her up. Let's see, what's this? 5,004, 5,005, 538, 574, 5,007. Alright, we'll take on our next most valuable ship. See what we can do about this debt.
All right. Hold up a second there, Cutter.
Oh, are you gonna make me buy
Guys, the
oxygen?
rank, we're gonna give you the next greatest ship.
Oh,
Now this one will be full of machinery, electronics, furniture, all stuff that Lynx can collect and resell. You're gonna want to throw those items on the barge.
the
That's,
barge.
The big green thing below you. Go ahead, have a look. Toss any valuable objects or components down there. Don't worry about breaking anything. There's a dampening field that'll catch everything. Works great. Most of the time. Let's give it a go.
Alright, alright. Well, let's start cutting ourselves some valuable pieces of equipment. We got what? The NAND cells. I already ripped off the antenna. So antenna, NAND cells. There might be some computers inside. Not seeing anything inside, so we're still dealing with the empty ships. Alright. Alright, we got this other one. God, no, I'm most excited for once we can start dealing with explosive decompression. There ain't no fucking hazard in this game quite like explosive decompression.
Salvage deposit confirmed.
In my opinion, that is the bread and butter of this
Nice work.
game.
Got that pretty quickly. Now, let me teach you about the kiosk. Once the training wheels come off, Lynx regulations mean you gotta cover your own oxygen and fuel costs. That's the way things go. Turning it on now. Now, no need to panic. They'll last you a good while. But if you end up running out, you gotta top up at the kiosk over there. Let's have a look.
Hold on a sec. Let me push a floor panel out. Then we can go check out the kiosk where we have to spend our debt buying oxygen. The real dystopian workplace.
Processing
Y'all
value
might think you
deposit.
work in a bad
Credit
office, but
transfer.
let me tell you, does your office make you pay for air? Because if not, things could always be worse.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
Have a nice good stuff, Cutter. Pretty easy, right? All right, I'll leave you to it. We'll chat again when you've hit the next
Worked a
planet.
job where you had to pay for your own parking. I had a job where I was a contractor, and this was important because since I wasn't an actual employee, but a contract. Oh, didn't realize that was not nanocarbon. But okay. Oh, hold up. You ain't cutting with you there. Fucking explosives. And so technically, I had to pay for my own parking because there wasn't an employee parking spot. However, there was
Salvage secured.
someone on like, I don't know if it was like their HR team or coordination team or something, like one of those people who was the people who like organized all the logistics and shit, was like, yeah, here's the thing. In one of my previous jobs, I actually worked for a company, like the place that owned the building, that was just like this, and they hire people to walk the parking lot to put tickets on cars, but they're not actually legal entities, because that would be too expensive. So they just hire like some people to walk around and place tickets to scare people. But the truth is, if you just park in there with our employees and then you just don't show up for a week after they put a ticket on your car, you should be good. So I parked in employee parking. I got 2 tickets from them, but because they weren't real legal tickets, they were just like the company trying to be scary. It was never really a problem. But it was just like one of those things where it was just like very funny to have like a professional being like, yeah, ain't no one actually paying attention to this shit, so you do you. Is this not free? I feel like that should already be free. We can loosen up this roof here. Take a peek out. I think this light's gonna be, yep, lights are always sparge. Give the roof a quick pop.
Deposited. Applying credit to account.
Oh my god, am I already halfway through my oxygen?
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Oh, I see what's happening. Yeah, we're hooked up inside the walls. We have to get in the walls. Alright, we'll get this piece thrown on. I don't think we'll have to rip off any more of those wall tiles, because I think once we get in and start splitting things up, everything else should separate out a little cleaner. But we'll see. We'll try to see if we can get the whole buffalo, even lights. I will say ripping off the lights and throwing them is undoubtedly, for the value versus time, one of the biggest wastes you could do. I like doing it, especially early on. There's just something. There's something. Popping off the lights and throwing them down, even though they're only gonna earn you, like, what? Well, actually, what? That light was worth 3,000? Salvaged?
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
God damn. I mean, debt is debt, I guess. Could you imagine building one of these ships? No, wait, because, like, if they're paying us 3,000 for salvaging it, has to be more to buy it. Especially new? What in the hell is the price of light bulbs in this fucking universe? Like, how much is $3,400? Do you even need to do something special to light bulbs in space?
Credits transferred.
Because I don't think you have to space-proof a light bulb.
I need you to head back to the kiosk on the starting platform to fill up your O2.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Deposit secured. Credits awarded.
I can get one more.
Valuable object processed.
Alright.
Deposited.
Tether our way over. I'll be fine. Yeah, I'll be fine. I ain't even on fumes yet. Alright, so that $3,000 light bulb versus
Vendatron 9000.
$16,000 worth of oxygen. Alright, I no longer have questions about why light bulbs are worth $3,000
Valuable object processed.
when the oxygen costs. Wait, so wait, oxygen is almost 6? Over 5 times as much as a light bulb? I see. I understand now. Oh my god. Alright, game. I wasn't aware of your game. I got you now.
Deposit accepted for
Holy
processing.
shit. I'm just wondering then, if like, that's like the price differential of things, what do you think the life support system in a ship like this must be, like, for cost?
Salvage goal reached.
That's gotta be just absolutely... Oh wait, are we separated? I'm not seeing... Oh, there's a contact point. Oh, I gotta pull this off first. Gotta be real precise so we don't hit that fuel. Beautiful, so that should mean there's one here. Are you kidding me? There we go. Oh, finally, the rear is free. Wait, was this panel furnace? No, that's... Okay, that's good, that's good. So we could just throw this whole fucking chunk into a processor. There we fucking go.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Once this fuel can's out, we can do just another run down the line, I think, with the line cutter. Free this up, get all the nanocarbon split out.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
And we can get into the ship proper. Maybe it's on me. Maybe the real thing I'm thinking of is like the first time I ever played through this, I probably didn't immediately jump for the most valuable ships before anything else. So I can very much see that because I've both times now have gone just for
Salvage deposit accepted.
the most valuable ship available, that it just has a different feel this time. And no, I'm not cutting out the glass this time. That's fun to do every once in a while, but we're just accepting that sometimes we're not getting 100% of the lights and 100% of the glass.
Rewards allocated.
I will do my best. I will do my best to use the whole buffalo, but there's some parts that ain't worth the effort.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
There we go. Oh gosh, I have no plans this week. Nope, I gotta get a haircut this weekend.
Applying credit to account.
Nah, last weekend I ended up, I've talked about this already, but hanging out with some friends after they had gone to Anime Expo, right? And then one of my friends, his girlfriend, oh my god, it was very funny. We were just talking about like hanging out and chatting and when the next time we'd hang out was, and one of my buddy's girlfriends was like, yeah, next time you guys want to hang out with him, you should just message me first. We're like, what? Like, he's really bad at replying to plans, but if you message me, I guarantee I'll be able to kick him out. And my buddy just kind of sighed and went, yeah, she's right. It's just one of those things where I'm just chuckling. So now I know I have to do it at least once, and for no other reason than the meme. But after hanging out and with me doing video editing, I couldn't think of a good time this week to just like in the middle of the week message her going, oh my gosh, hey, if you were serious about that, you guys want to get dinner tonight? I gotta do it to my buddy. I gotta do it to him at least once.
Make your way back to the kiosk on the starting platform to fill up your O2. Blue ain't your color. Trust me on this one. We were out.
It is always a delight to really, you know, meet a friend's significant other.
Welcome to Vendor 9000.
Yeah, we'll top up oxygen and fuel. We'll get on back. So we have this whole side, but we still have to free up the airlock first before we can start moving all the nanocarbon. We also have a few of these packages that they locked up in here. Wait, this isn't like a cargo hold. Why do they have all these soft crates in there? Right? Yeah, because that isn't a cargo space. That's like...
Transferring credits.
What is it? What is... Oh, God. I forget the term for it. But it's like, you know, when you have the space, like, above the ceiling, where all, like, the lighting and HVAC systems go. Was it a subfloor? Because isn't this, like, a sub-wall in here? Like, the people inside aren't going to be able to access this area. You have to cut through these actual, like, cut points. Like, you have to remove structural features to get into here. And they have these soft cargo crates in here. Like, they're going to be getting in and getting to them at some point. I don't think they could, right?
Salvage secured.
Basically, what I'm saying is I have no clue what those soft crates are, but they can't be cargo.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Yeah, that should drift on its own. Got this one, but still got its light on it, and I just feel better to pull the light.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Yeah, that's rolling just fine.
Salvage goal reached.
We've got
Rewards assigned.
this, that, and the roof.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Got a few lights, and we've got that panel. I don't know if that's a furnace panel. I hope it is. Oh, is this for the barge? Hold on. Wait.
Credits deposited.
Cargo hatch is for the barge, but its frame? Can this be removed from its frame? Wait, it might be. Hold on. Hey, let's go. Holy shit, is this 2021? Marcel! It is because you're here. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I was feeling nostalgic. I decided to load up Hardship and take a run at her. We're currently running with no revives though, so I might be a little careful. But so far, I don't think I've been treating it careful at all. Wait, it's too late. Oh well. I think there was some free fuel on that, but that's fine. How you doing? How you doing, Marcel? Feel like it's been a hot minute since I've seen you here. How's your week been? How's everything going? Are you getting up to anything this weekend?
Credits assigned. Processing object.
Yeah, that's
Credit
fuel.
All salvage goals have been met.
All?
Rewards maximized.
How the hell have all the goals been met? I haven't even thrown half the ship in the furnace yet. They really out here overvaluing all this little bits of cargo, I think. At least let me throw some major structural pieces in a furnace first. Yeah, get these whole ass frames. Like, how much dollar value I got? Wait, is this only 3,000?
Material accepted.
No, that was 63,000. Because I'm probably only talking about the specific, like, panel I grabbed. Oh, that's so cool. I love Deathless runs. No clue if I'm gonna do well at it, obviously. But because I don't know if I'll be doing a long series with this, I figured, you know, might as well make it as hard on myself as possible. Because if I die, that's a good endpoint to the day's stream. Alright. I mean, hell, you can see we're only at Cert 3 yet, so... we got a ways to go till we get to the real interesting stuff. I haven't even had to pull a live reactor or deal with explosive decompression yet. You're way too skilled to die? It has been over 2 years since I've played, Marcial. I wouldn't say I'm too skilled to die.
License level increased.
I do think I'm probably too skilled to die before they start introducing the real hazards. Like coolant systems and random decompression.
Good morning, Shipbreaker.
It's always a delight when you get into a ship and there is no solution to a pressurized chamber. Hazard level 3? You're now qualified to handle electrical hazards. Yay! Electrical hazards! Clearance for hazard 2, you may begin encountering fire hazards. Let's fucking go. And that was a quick 5 mil right there. Alright, but we need to quickly get to the upgrade point where we can buy our tools, because I just noticed every day our cutting tool rental alone is adding 120,000 to our debt. What our total debt went up by 5. We lost 10% of what we earned. Oh my god.
Hey,
Damn
sir,
interest.
I'm looking at the stats coming from your bay, and it's looking like you're really gonna make your way around here.
Hell
Time to
yeah.
learn about how to upgrade your equipment. Some of the more
Upgrades,
advanced
people?
tools you'll soon have at your disposal.
Why be you?
Head on over to your workbench in the equipment room
When
and
you
we'll
could
see
be
about
new.
upgrading your tools. I'm gonna read this straight from the manual.
Alright.
Lynx rewards hard work and learning by giving shipbreakers access to tool improvements and new equipment. Reaching salvage goals is essential for becoming a master shipbreaker. Basically, they want to make sure you prove yourself first, before giving you the big guns. Completing salvage goals will net you shiny Lynx tokens. Use those tokens here to get yourself some new gear. So let's get going and learn about one of the most important tools in a shipbreaker's toolbox, tethers. Go ahead and purchase them.
I already did, buddy. I guess that's all I could purchase. Oh. I might have broken the tutorial. I might have broken it, I'm realizing. Alright, let's head to a training ship. I think he's probably supposed to say something after you purchase the tethers.
Let me tell you how to use
But you're also only supposed to purchase the
tethers. Are more
tethers
powerful than the beam in your
after he's
grapple.
talked about them.
They're great for moving super heavy salvage. Try it out. Press and hold the secondary input for the grapple to begin placement. Point where you want the salvage to move to, then release the input to create the tether. Great. Now, what if you want to get rid of the tethers you've already placed? There's a cancel command you can
That
send.
tether seems
But take
wrong.
note that it clears all of your tethers. Go ahead and try it now.
How do I cancel? My tools, open menu, cancel this down. Hey.
There you go. Now, you've got unlimited tethers during this training exercise. But after this, when you need more, you'll have to buy them from the kiosk. Let's see how well you can handle them. Try and clear out a bunch of that scrap. You can stack multiple tethers on one object to increase the pull force. You can also chain objects of any size together to move them as a group. I've seen some cutters do incredible things.
I have never in my life found a use for chaining tethers, I'll be honest. I've played this game a lot. I have played through to paying off all of my debt at least twice.
Tethers are your friends.
And I have never
Once you
once
get
in
the
this
hang of
game
it,
found a
you can get
point where
pretty creative on how
chaining
you
multiple
use it.
objects together
Now, when you're ready,
has actually
let's
been
go
more
back to the
helpful
hab and
than
continue with the
using
day.
just one tether to the target for every individual object. I can't even imagine why I would ever want to do that. It just makes it more inaccurate. It makes it so the tether has to pull the full weight of everything behind it. And it doesn't save tethers because you still have to chain each item with a tether.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52.
It seems so impractical, and oh my god, that training hurts.
The greatest reward in
Oh
life is the
god,
chance
my
to work
debt
hard
went
at
up.
work worth doing.
Actually gained debt because of that training session. Oh my god, maybe it looks funny. It does look funny when everything's tethered together. I guess that's true. I cannot deny there might be something to what you're saying. Probably took them like a month for them to code it properly. You know, you might be right. Like, do you remember the cutscene where they have multiple of those panels chained together, then they throw one in so they all get pulled along? I'm just like, okay, but if we just used each of those tethers on an individual panel, we're guaranteed of the pull strength, and all of them will go where the tether's going, so we don't need to do all that, do we?
Cutter, it is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce you to the rest of the crew in our sector.
Oh shit, we meeting
Sound
the
off,
crew?
everyone.
Hey, Rook. Name's Liv. I was the worm until you showed up, so thank you. Now I get to do the hazing. What are you talking about? We don't do that. Welcome aboard. Don't listen to her. I'm Dee.
Yeah, whatever you say, Blur.
Your mic's still messed up.
How about now?
Better.
Oh, hey, I'm Kaido. Kai.
Mic's still busted, huh?
Oh, yeah, still waiting on the wreck to get
Heaven forbid they give us functional gear.
I'm sure they're working on it as fast as they can. Cutter, I added you to the Sector Comms channel. It can get lonely out here. Helps to check in with each other from time to time. All right, enough chin wagging. Let's get back to it.
I love he says enough chin wagging, and I've almost finished stripping outside of the ship. God, could you imagine? I'm just imagining, like, the way I play this game. If you were an employee at this place, and the new guy is just, like, straight up, like, yeah, hi, thank you for introducing me. Yeah, cool, hi, coworkers. I finished up my shift, sir. Have y'all ever had that guy at a workspace? I don't know if I've ever been at a workspace that had a, like, super overachiever in it.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
There have been a few times where I think the best examples I can think of, when I was doing some contract work at one place, there were a bunch of other testers there, obviously, but there was one guy who got really into like trying to use his time while we were doing QA work essentially to do coding stuff. But to be like on task, what he would do,
Deposit accepted.
for example, would be he'd like code up some of our systems that we use to like, basically we had tools where you would input like your console's info and then would output like things that you'd put on bugs. Basically it was just a way to like get all the data you needed by just inputting a small amount, and then the system would automatically fill it all out. And this dude would go through and he programmed like some of his own like command line things, do that info organization.
Salvage goal clear.
I personally think he was doing it because he was actually doing like coding practice, and it was a coding he could do at work that no one would talking about, you know?
Salvage deposit
It was like
registered.
the only example I could think of someone really going like super above and beyond what would have been expected. I don't know. It's not something I think I've ever really encountered in a workplace for the most part.
Applying credit to account.
So I don't know if it's like a super rare thing or just not a thing I've seen.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
How about y'all? Any of y'all the above and beyond sort?
Valuable object accepted for processing.
You know, wait, is this a, yeah. Banani. I have Banani now. I am the Banani now. Oh, hell yeah. Let's get into the gutty works. I can't believe. So, there was some kind of a joke, kind of an observation I made when we were playing. It was the gun dating game. What is it? Armory. It was... Fuck. Something... Oh, God. How am I actually forgetting the name? Ollie Armory. We were playing it. There was a point where there was a joke made in game where one of the characters used the word cantankerous. I immediately asked the devs if they worked with the comedy song video game song dude Stupendium, because he is the only person I've ever encountered who uses cantankerous as like a meme joke phrase, and they immediately said yes. And it was just the funniest thing to be being able to call that just from like one joke usage essentially. But right there when I said Gutty Works, I realized anybody who knows where I picked up that term from could probably clock me immediately. Because the only reason I use that is because of
Warning.
oh shit.
Your oxygen reserves are dropping below
It's from
statistically
Meat
profitable
Canyon.
levels.
For those who are familiar with Meat Canyon, I think he is literally the only content creator I know of who uses the term Gutty Works.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Gotta get the oxygen upgrades already. And I think that nano carbon is hanging on because of this frame right up on the cockpit. Yeah, the cockpit frame's 100% doing this to me. I think just cutting that loose should be... Oh yeah, immediately.
Object processed. Transferring credit.
I forgot I had tethers. I'll be honest. I've been grabbing and throwing a lot of things while I've had tethers unlocked. Yeah, I mean, it's got the glass. We'll just throw her, though. Should be fine. And we'll cut loose the airlock so that we can get the whole side paneling off. And we'll have to see what I want to do with the electric wiring, because this is for the furnace, right? Yeah. The electric cables go to the furnace, but the nanocarbon goes to the processor. I have to make the decision of how I want to deal with it. What we can do is we can go chunk by chunk and cut it free at these cut points.
Credits transferred.
But the real problem is these wires ain't worth a lot. And the amount of cutting you gotta do to free them all can get very tedious. But I suppose we'll try. There we go. I mean, I do try, but I've never really been in a situation where I could really go above and beyond. Yeah, but have you ever seen it from anyone else at work? Because it is something where, like, I know of the concept. And, like, I can think of one, like I said, side example. But beyond that, I don't know.
Credits awarded.
I don't know if I've ever really, like, seen it IRL, you know? And that's just a curious thing, because I know it's like a trope sort of thing. It's one of those tropes where you think it's gotta come from that just being like one of the types of people that is out there. Someone who's always going like whole hog at work. But I don't know. Could be that's all fake news, propaganda, corporate propaganda. Oh yeah, the above and beyond type of person. That's a real type of person, we swear. Maybe you don't go above and beyond, but we promise all the best people do.
Salvage goal obtained.
Yay, salvage goal. God, I can't wait till we get to the little missions. There is a point where there's little missions of salvaging like 30 chairs or something. And then when we get our own little ship we're trying to fix up, where we're gonna try to find all the electrical pieces. Those little additives are such a delight in this game.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
How are we doing on time? We got 5 minutes left? Alright. Yeah, we got wires in here too.
Processing object.
Can I just...
Find credits.
All right, Cutter. You got 5 minutes left in this ship before they turn the lights out on you. Pitter patter.
Oh, shit!
Note that excess electrical damage has been found connected
Oh,
to
and fire.
long-term job satisfaction.
Where'd the fire come from?
Fire damage.
Listen, I know where there's electricity, there's fire, but like, I don't feel like I deserve that fire.
Accepted. Credits transferred.
God damn. Alright, fucking sorry, game. Yeet that shit. Oh, I forgot to cut some of the wires loose. Ah, well, that's going to waste. I ain't gonna try and rapid grab it.
Material accepted. Credits transferred.
I don't imagine the wires are worth much at all.
Warning. Oxygen reserves
Already?
are low.
We got 3 minutes. We definitely need the oxygen. We're not gonna have enough, but ugh.
Processing valuable object.
Or do I cut the loss of the oxygen and just bail now? No, we can still get a few pieces. Fire in space? Yeah, you got a problem with that, Marcel?
Welcome to Vintage 9000.
You got a problem with our space fire? What, you're not skilled enough to produce an electrical space fire? That's just how good of a cutter I am. I'm just such an advanced engineer. I can make space fire. Be jealous. A wiring system so advanced, it produces fire in a no oxygen environment.
Material accepted. Credits assigned.
There we go. Grab up these wires. Yeah, the wires are what, 6,000? 6,000 only. What are we at? Time-wise, where is it? 2 minutes? 12 seconds? Alright.
Valuable
Okay, let's see if we can't cut the majority of the ship loose at least. Give ourselves a really quick next session. Oh, do I even have to rush? Because if I'm not going to get the ship in this session, it's not like it will actually be even close to time by the time we finish up these last few pieces once we have a full session. We'll cut everything loose. Maybe we just won't think about turning anything in. We'll just cut all the cut points in here. Set her up for a really rapid session too.
Look sharp, Cutter. 1 minute left on the clock.
Alright. Let's start taking some of the pieces. Toss them where we can.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Get all this off where we can get it.
Valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Tether supplies are dropping.
It's fine. Fucking voice. No, the door. Space door. Okay, there we go. I was terrified. I thought I just about launched an entire door out into space. That's about all we can do. Still, we almost hit our level 3 reward. Unfortunate. We might have been able to actually buy some sort of an upgrade before we came back, but we'll be just fine. Oh my god, yeah, that definitely would push me in my next rank. Damn it. Let's see here. I mean, technically fire needs oxygen to burn, but maybe it held its breath. Yeah, I think fire was just holding its breath.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have 1 incoming trip.
Hey, Rook.
Hey, Lou.
I was thinking our crew should crack some beer sometime. You know, shoot the breeze, fantasize about a debt-free life and all that. Not that that's gonna happen anytime soon.
I don't know, I'm doing a
Weaver's been at
great
this for
job.
years. 20 maybe? I was just getting kicked out of grade school when he started. Dee Dee sends most of her money home. Goes through links, of course, with huge transfer fees. And Kaido, well, look.
Well, I
Kai's
haven't
great.
seen Fire have a mouth and nose, so I
Hasn't
know
really
it wouldn't
taken
make
to
it
the work.
into exile.
Lynx calls him a low earner. As for me, I'm trying to get there as fast as I can. I just need enough to get me one of those mining skiffs. You know, for belt running. Still so many rich rocks along the frontier line. Eventually want to hire some friends from back home. Oh, the Earth platforms. Around Mars? Good people. But work's hard to find there. Don't know when that'll be, though. Just when I think I'm earning at a steady clip, there's another fine or fee. This job's fun as hell and all, but I got other plans. Maybe you do too. Anyway, don't want to get a fine for tying up comms? Kidding! That's not a thing. I don't think. Either way, good luck, Rook. Lou out.
Alright. Well, let's get out, finish off that ship, and see what we unlock on our next rank.
Hello, Shipbreaker
How'd I do
9346-52.
Oh, great! I got a
Lynx
little
would
bunny.
like to share the following inspirational
Banana.
message.
Hey,
Make the most of your
listen.
shift by
I lost a
fanning the
little
tiny
more than
sparks of
10%.
effort into
That's
flames
not
of
bad. That's not
profitability.
bad. We're still making moves on our debt. 5 mil a day?
How you holding up
Not
there,
bad.
Cutter? Seems like you're getting the knack for it. Trust me. When you get
Yeah,
well versed
we
in
didn't
the
go
art
up a
of
rank, so we don't
shipbreaking,
got anything else
it
we can
becomes
do.
a joy to show up to the yard each day.
Alright, we're gonna move in, finish off what's left here. We'll go up a rank, we'll see what we can unlock, and that might be where we cut the stream for the evening, y'all. We're getting close to our time. But don't worry, I'll work on finishing up the whole buffalo first. It's important to make sure you take it all. Alright, let's start ripping out the barge stuff. Now that we don't got roofs or floors, we can just pull things and throw.
Salvage secured.
Oh, shit! Alright, that wasn't so good.
Electrical damage detected.
The fuck even got me there? What? I will be a little more careful with some of these computers, I
Salvage
suppose.
registered. Transferring credits.
Listen, we're gonna hit rank 5. I'm not gonna ruin enough of this ship to not earn my rank. I refuse to do it that poorly.
Salvage deposited.
Especially not on a training ship. Not on something that ain't got reactors or oxygen or nothing.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Give me that powered junction box. Storage. So am I gonna hit 4 before I start salvaging up the last of the scrap?
Salvage accepted.
Basically, I'm wondering if these barge pieces are gonna be enough for me to hit 4. Maybe? But if I went light by light, I could, but... We got 2 boxes, 1 big light. No, nah, this last box should do it.
Applied.
1 more storage. Hey, rank 4, perfect.
Secured. Credits deposited.
We've got no more nanos. We could toss basically everything in the furnace. How strong are these tethers? If I line up like a couple of these tethers, will that be enough to get the ship to start just sliding?
Looks like you used your last tether. Head on over to the
Yeah.
kiosk to pick up some more.
Laser Weaver, I know what you're saying, but I don't think we could just clean up what's left.
Deposit accepted.
I think that was a great use of my last tether. Alright, we've tossed off a bunch of pieces. And I think if we pull those tethers off, I think that should get sucked in. I mean, it hit a really bad angle. It might be jointing up. Oh, wait, no, my frame's just dropped. It's getting processed. When you know things are processing, because you can feel the frame rate dropping. I suppose that is the downside of... Oh, no. Oh.
Salvage goal missed.
Damn, one of the computer terminals was still live in there? Shit. I mean, we definitely got enough to get a rank up at least, but that's... Oh, I'm actually sad. I thought all the computer terminals that were left already burnt out. Alright, we'll cut her there. We'll see what upgrades we can get. I didn't look ahead, so I don't know what are we, rank 5? I don't know what tools that'll unlock.
New certification level awarded. License.
Oh, shit. Cutscene.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have 1 incoming.
Hey, Rook. You ever think about starting your own business out there? You know, be your own boss? I swear, one day, I'll get a decent
Yeah,
phone
we
line
talked about
and
this
make my own
yesterday,
money.
girl. You okay?
Maybe bring my old man along to help sniff out the good rock. My dream is to tinker with ship designs. Maybe build some machinery to help with heavy-duty mining. Make it safer. If we ever both get out of here, I'd hire you in a heartbeat.
Why? I started 3 days ago,
If you don't have
girl.
it coming with me,
This
I
woman
hope
is
you
too
get to make
trusting.
your own way out there.
This woman
Definitely
is
seems
too
to be.
ready to trust
Well.
me with her future plans. Alright, Lou, I appreciate your faith in me. Maybe it's because she sees I go above and beyond for the business. She's really
Hello,
looking for that get up
Shipbreaker.
and go.
Please enjoy this inspirational message. The last 10% of a job takes as much energy as the first 90%, which is why it's so important to always give 110%.
I think
That
it's
doesn't
time
sound
for you
right.
to learn about the mother lode of any ship. The reactor. Most dangerous part of shipbreaking. But you got this. Continue when you're ready, Cutter.
Range. Ooh, what is this? Tether amount would be good. Ooh, durability drain. Yeah, because tools need to be repaired. Getting durability drain could be really good. Saves you money. Thrusters. Ooh, scan for set. Yeah, we're getting upgraded scanners. Always. And can I upgrade oxygen? Oh, yeah. More oxygen, more money. Suit integrity, the audio synth. Can't do demos. Do I got any points left? Oh yeah, I have 54 links tokens actually. I think that means we can buy everything. Oh, not quite. Damn. Alright, we can do one more shift. We can do I just want to show off the reactor. I hope y'all are ready. This is the real deal of this game. This is the first major hazard and absolute money load on any ship. The higher rank the reactor, the more absolute value you can
I
get.
remember my first reactor pull. I was shaking like a leaf. You got less on the line now, but still. Let's try to do this without a critical meltdown. Looks like this ship's reactor's towards the aft, but there are lots of different configurations out in the wild.
Alright. For those who don't know, the big thing is, as you've seen, light bulbs are like 6,000, panels will get you 30,000. Reactors are something else entirely.
Make sure you have an exit strategy.
Okay, we do have a
ahead of
jet
time.
engine in there, so we're actually going to approach the traditional way so that we can get that jet piece out of the way. I was hoping I could just approach from
All right.
inside.
This one's pretty easy. Should just slide out of her coolant casing with a good yank from your grapple.
Boy, you
Try
told me
to have
to
your extraction
slide
fully
it out?
planned
Come
out
on, let me
before
make an
disconnecting
actual
from the
route
ship.
first. Homeboy's trying to get me in trouble. Do you see what he's doing? Like, yeah, just yank it out. Nah. You gotta do this right. You gotta create space. You have to have your route planned. I ain't gonna let Weaver get me into no trouble with this reactor. This is my first reactor pull of this run. We are gonna do it clean. Alright. Is that? Okay, we'll get the thruster pulled. So this thruster is 43,000, I think.
Salvage registered.
And if I just hover the reactor, 121,000. If y'all are wondering why these are such big deals, that number alone should really paint the picture. Alright, is our floor free? No, we got one more cut. Pull this computer, throw it on the barge. Toss this off to the
Salvage
furnace.
deposited. Applying credit to account.
And now we have a nice, clean pull for the reactor. And just let her fall.
Well, congrats, Cutter.
Fucking
You're certainly picking
clean.
this stuff up faster than I did back in the day. Okay, I'm gonna leave you to it until you get to the next rank. Until then, remember this. Measure twice, cut once. And tethers are your friends. Good luck out there, Cutter. Weaver out.
Thank you, Weaver. And you now all have seen the main core of the game. There are a lot of delightful other hazards and other things you can encounter. We have not dealt with coolant systems. We have not dealt with pressurization and depressurization yet. We haven't gotten into demo charges or any of that yet. There's a ton more in this game. If you find this at all interesting, this is one of my favorite like sim-styled cleanup games that's out there. I've always loved it. The vibes are great and amazing, and the gameplay, as simple and straightforward as it is something I have always absolutely enjoyed. This is the first game I've ever streamed, and it's a game I come back to every so often. It is always a fucking delight. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out and hanging out with me today.
Salvage deposit registered.
Ooh, almost tossed myself in a furnace right there. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out and watching me today, letting me enjoy my little nostalgia trip. And I want to let all y'all know that, in fact, we've got something very exciting planned for you tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to be doing a bit of a collab with someone, and I hope y'all are looking forward to it because we are going to be working together and definitely not killing each other in a two-person horror game. I hope y'all are hyped. I hope y'all are ready, and hope to see you all there. But for now, I wish you all a good evening, good night, good rest of your weekends. Take care, have fun, and remember, I love you all. Let's send y'all off on a raid on Gwen's live and in a swimsuit? What the fuck? So I'm gonna send y'all off. Here is our raid target. Here is our raid message. And remember, I love you all. So let's get ready to raid in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go, girls.